spring nails that kind of look like Easter eggs. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Kat. These are CatsClaws. Welcome to another video. Fuck, I gotta move that. I still have my, I still have this thing. Do you remember her? She doesn't stand up and her halo doesn't stay on. You know this one? Oh, she does. She stands. She stands. Except her halo doesn't want to stay. Oh, I got it to stop. You got to balance it against something. Ah. Anyway, still. Okay. I have to place her somewhere else. I still have to set up all my little figurines down here. I've only got some of them, but anyway, okay. Today we're going to start with our spring nails. We're officially starting with spring nails. So it was Easter, but there's two Easters. There's Easter that I guess it's like a Roman Catholic Christian holiday. And then there's Orthodox Easter, which is coming up. So right in the middle is where we are right now. And we're going to do spring Easter-ish nails. That's what we'll call them. So I'm going to show you the colors and things like that. We're actually celebrating this year. So my family they celebrate Easter. They're religious. I'm not. I'm spiritual. That's what I always say. I always said I call myself spiritual. But they decided to actually celebrate on Orthodox this year for some reason. Whatever. Yeah, and if you want to know the difference, why they're different, it's there was a schism or a split at some point between the Roman Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church. So Orthodox Church was actually first. I believe they were the beginning, and then the Roman Catholics, they disagreed on some of the interpretations and some of the rules, and that's what caused a schism back in. I don't have the exact date for you, but I can get it and stick it on the screen if you want, if you care. So I'm gonna think that next weekend is probably the more accurate date, just because I believe the Orthodox practice is older, and while it might not be, and this is not meant to offend anyone, but while it might not be as close to the original, I guess, beliefs or teachings as probably any of them are, any of them being all of the religions out there that were interpreted by human. It's probably closest, but anyway, or closer. How about that? Closer. Okay. All right. That's my mini rant for today. Okay. So we're going to do, I used these ones this time. So we're going to use these little GOOTRADES almond. They're medium almonds. They're cute. They're not long, but because these are they kind of look like Easter eggs, I figured let's go with these guys. Okay. They're not going to be too complicated. I just, I liked the colors. I thought they were perfect for spring, and they didn't really look like eggs, but they kind of gave me a little bit of an Easter egg springish vibe. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's look at the colors, and then we'll start on Mr. Thummy here.
Cool. Look at these.
Aren't these cool? So you do them with wax. I haven't actually ever done them. So, and this is a wooden one, so you can keep them, right? Aren't they fucking cool? I didn't want to go like too crazy like this, but we could have. But yeah, they're done with wax and then paints. But they're super cool. Anyway, her family used to do them all the time. They're Ukrainian, Polish, Ukrainian, Russian. You know, Ukraine used to be Russia, so she still calls herself Russian. Yeah, they're really pretty, and she's got a bunch of these, so she gave me a pick of the ones that she had left, because I guess everybody was picking eggs, and this is the one I picked. So anyway, they're cute. And it would be cool to learn how to do these. But these ones are wooden, so you can keep them, and they don't obviously go bad, right? Okay. All right. Anyways, that's the Ukrainian egg. Okay. Let's look at the colors. So we're going to start with, so I've got a mishmash of these like springy kind of colors that I had. Like these are definitely not my favorite colors. Like what the fuck? Although with a tan in summer, these would look really nice, I think. Right? Like if you're on holiday, these would be nice, but like this is like, I would not wear this salmony pink, but we're going to potentially use it. So, we're going to do some Madame Glam, some Born Pretty. These are just, colors that I liked that I picked up one day. GD Cocoa and KODIES gel. I'll show you the colors. These are minty colors, okay? So we're going to go with, like, this is a salmony pink. I might use it, so it's, because I do want some pink in here. It's called Glam Element. Hold on. Shake it. Let me shake this one too. And then I'll open this guy. Let's see. So just, it's a salmon. It's a salmon pink. Not my favorite color, but for some pop of color in these nails, that might be a good one. So that's that one. This one is Daystar. This one I like better, actually. So it's kind of like an orangey. It's nice, huh? Peachy, but brighter, right? I like that one, actually. It looks brighter than the top. I think it goes on brighter too. So that's Daystar. Cool name. I pulled this one out. So I pulled some cream pudding gels out. So everybody calls them different, right? Madame Glam calls them pudding gel, whereas Born Pretty calls them cream gels. So that's like a peach, which is closer to that top. You notice the color was deeper. So I want to use some of that, I believe. I thought it was, yeah, it's French peach, of course. It looks pink on the thing, but so we're going to do that one. It's just a different consistency. It goes on, you'll see how it goes on when I paint these nails. We'll see how these work together. Okay, because I haven't put this stuff together yet, like an actual gel color with the pudding ones. And then these colors, we want the violet and the yellow. That's a gold in there, which I do not think I'm going to use, but the violet and the yellow, we definitely want to use for some background colors and some accent stuff. And then these ones, these are the minty colors. So let's see that one. That's not the one. This is a sparkly green. I thought it was a minty. I think this is a cat eye. We're going to say bye to this one. Sorry. Say bye to that one. This is the mint that we're going to use. I think it's pretty for spring. Okay. Okay. First colors we're starting with are the mint and the violet. Okay. So gel, going to go on very different than our pudding creamy gel. Okay, you're going to see how it goes on if you haven't seen these ones before. So this full nail is going to be a violet. So is that one. So thumb and pinky. I'm going to do the full nail in that. I hope my mat works on these too. We shall see. This one's going to be a mishmash of different ones. It's going to have 3 colors on it. So I think what I'm going to do is... I might just base coat that one. okay? An actual base coat, like actually put a base coat on it, because a base coat. I'm going to prime them all anyways, but just so that it goes on a little smoother, I think, because we're going to be doing, or you know, I might do, I might just matte it. How about that? Matte it so then it goes on, doesn't run. That's going to be like a mishmash of 3 different colors. And then this one and this one are going to be mint. So we're going to start with the violet, and then we're going to do our 2 mints. Okay, and I'll just matte that one to start. I'm just cleaning my brush, and I'm gonna cure those for a little longer. Yeah, the cream gel goes on a little bit different, and they all of them go on slightly different as well. But I had like fluff in it, little crummies in it. Anyways, let me clean this brush. I'm going to clean this brush off, and then you can see the green ones, the mint ones over here. Cream gel also sits in your brush different. It's kind of annoying. But if you take a little bit of base coat, you can do this. See what I'm doing? And you can just like jiggle it out basically of the bristles, you know? Like that. And then I should be able to take it out, but you see, right? Like it's kind of still in there. That's why I wanted to do the actual gel, the fluidy one first. Yeah, I see I had little sparkles in there. Fuck! That's what it was. Okay, so you see that? It's a sparkle. So when I did the purple, there were these little dots. I tried to pick one out, but I'd already cured it into the first layer. It's fucking sparkles that I have in there. Fuck! Anyways, okay. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to fix that after. So that's this one. It's really nice. And it went on so fucking nice and smooth, and it self-levels and everything. But I had to do, the only thing is it's very light. I did 4 coats. That's how I got it that dark. And you see how that one I can still see the black through the bottom? Okay. But what I'm going to do is we're going to matte these afterwards. Okay. So we are going to matte those. This one, I'm going to matte as well. And then these ones, I'm going to show you these ones, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to fix these little dot specky things that are in here. Okay. So there we go. Let's put them closer together. So that's the purple. You see it's kind of streaky though, right? It's because there ended up being sparkles in my brush as well. The cream gels do go on slightly streaky, but we can fix this. So I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. Okay. See, they look nice, right? Together. the colors. And then that one is going to be, it's going to be yellow, violet, peach. But we're going to do like little sections. We're going to section it off in 3 colors. So I'm going to leave that one for the end, I think. Okay, so we're going to mat them all. But first, for these ones, to even that out, because the cream gels sometimes don't even out properly, I'm going to do a no wipe top coat. Okay, so we're going to do no wipe top coat on these 2, which is going to smooth it out. If you want, I can show it to you after to show you what it looks like smoothed out. And then I'm going to mat those right away. And then we're going to mat these after once they're smoothed. Okay, but let's see. Let's do one of these and then take a look. Like it should do it right away when I put this on. So like a top coat just kind of fills in any of those like imperfections. I don't know how well it's going to cover the little sparkle that's fucking cured into it, but it's going to do a decent job for the time being. Okay, see? You can already see. I don't have to show it to you again. You can already see it doing its thing, right? Smooths it out. Okay. Here they are so far. I thought I fucked it up, but I didn't. We're going to work on this one, okay? Because this one's got 3 different colors. And I want to fill this nail. So we're going to use our little stripey brush, our Madame Glam stripey brush, okay? And what we're going to do is, on one side, how did I do it now? There are some imperfections in both of them. So I'm going to go over both of them, both sides, with a no wipe top coat. And then I'm going to go over it again after it's cured with the velvet matte, the KIARA Sky Velvet Matte. And then it'll be ready for our yellow stripe, which is going to go somewhat down the center, maybe and a little bit. I think I'm going to do it a little bit off center just because this one's going to be crooked. This one's actually on an angle, so I'm going to do that one just slightly, I think, off a bit. You know? I don't know. It just makes sense for some reason if I do it slightly off, you know? Okay, I think we're doing this pink. Fuck, I fucked up the colors. Fucking annoyed. This better be okay. It looks too bright for me, but... Okay, I'm going to work on this one. We're going to do pink. This is a Glam Element. Fuck. Okay. Okay, this is them so far. I had to use, I pulled out this one, Keep Palm, which I still don't understand. Keep Palm. Keep Palm. Anyways, that's that one. So it's kind of like a minty sparkle. I had to pull it out because this needs 4 coats just to look like that. So it just doesn't show up at all. So I've added some accent with the Keep Palm. As far as lines, this one's kind of annoying me right now, but it is what it is. So we're going to leave it. The last thing we have to do is I'm going to fill in this one with yellow, I believe. And then I'm going to put, this one's going to have polka dots. We're going to use this, a little dotting tool again. So it's going to have dots on that one. We're going to have some dots on this side, and I think we're going to do some dots on that side and some there. And I think that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to finish curing this. I'm going to go over everything with, and I'm going to color that in. I'm going to go over everything again with a no wipe top coat and then a velvet matte. Okay. And then we're just going to finish off with our dots in random colors. I actually do like this color. That's the pink. I do like that color. It kind of makes them stand out a little more. This one I'm just not sure about, but it is what it is right now. Okay. Okay, here they are. Finished. I don't know, what do you think? Honestly, like, doing lines are harder than they look. It seems so fucking easy. I like that one the best. That one I like the least. Not sure. Anyways, these are the spring nails. So I was just trying out spring colors. They totally look like Easter eggs, though. Do they not? They do. They absolutely do. I did put a no wipe top coat to finish them, but I liked them better matte. I like matte nails for the most part better than shiny nails. I liked these matted better. But we went with a shiny top coat today. So those are the finished nails. I don't know. I'm not sure. They turned out better than I thought. But these colors, like I love the purple. This is okay too. This pink, this one turned out actually nicer than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be more salmon-y. It kind of is, but it actually kind of brought them to life a little bit more, I think. This one I kind of like too. kind of. I had to add this because I just couldn't see the other one when I was trying to do some line work in it. So we had to add this one that I still don't understand what the name means. This was our green, our mint, and it just doesn't show up like without 4 or 5 coats on it because it's just so light. And then our purple or violet and our yellow are with the cream gels. I wouldn't advise using the cream gels for any kind of line work and stuff like that. Like I did cover it up. Hey, buddy. I did cover it up fairly well with a top coat, but it's just really hard to work with, I find. So anyways, those are the nails. So Easter, well, spring / in the middle of Easter nails, okay? Yeah, that is it. Those are our nails for today. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. These colors are not really my favorite, but I do like that one a lot. You know, maybe I should have done something similar to that with all these other ones. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking now. If I was to do them over, that's what I would do. I would just do variations of that on all the other nails, I think. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys had a great holiday for anybody who celebrated. If there's another one coming up, so I hope anyone who celebrates that one has a great holiday there too. Other than that, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Give it to me like